All right, a very good evening. Welcome to Elkem Untold Story. My name is Elijah KELVIN MURUNGI, and this is the very first edition of Untold Story. So on this particular show, we're going to be bringing to you patent people of national importance, but also personalities that really have a story to tell about their journeys, what they've done, and also the things that they're aspiring to do. Tonight, we have a guest, and she is Abwooli, Ritah Karungi, who is the tourism officer for Masindi district, but also she is the cluster head for Bunyoro, that is at the Miss Tourism, Uganda. So we're going to be diving into her story, her journey, getting to understand what are the things she has gone through, what are some of those touching moments that you do not know, but you're going to be in position to get to know today on this particular show. So Untold Story is proudly brought to you by Elkem Television, but also sponsored by Urban Chef Saloon, Masindi. You can reach out to them for all types of haircuts. You can reach out to them for a ladies salon services. You can also reach out to them for massage services, or you can also go to them for the ladies that like to do their nails. You can reach out to Urban Chef Saloon. We're also proudly sponsored by Kabalega Resorts, and they're saying you can reach out to them for accommodation, conference facilities, the bar and restaurant services, the swimming pool, and those of you that have the events, you can be in position to reach out to Kabalega Resorts, that is in Masindi and Hoima. So tonight we're going to be diving into the story of Ritah Karungi. So Ritah, you're welcome on the show. All right, so you're going to be in position to say hi to our viewers before we go into a very short commercial break.
Hi, all of you. Ritah Karungi Abwooli.
Okay.
Tourism officer Masindi, also personally, Miss Tourism and others.
All right, thank you so much, Ritah. It's good to have you on the show. All right, so our viewers, thank you so much for keeping it live on Elkem TV. We're going to ask you to ask people to come and be in position to watch this particular episode. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow our hashtag, that is #Untold Story. All right, Untold Story returns.
Welcome to Urban Massage Parlor and Spa. Dear customers, we are now open.
Massage is the practice of kneading or manipulating a person's muscles and other soft tissue in order to improve their well-being or health, a form of manual therapy that includes holding, moving, and applying pressure to the muscles, tendons, ligaments, and fascia. And at Urban Massage Parlor, we do this at an affordable price.
Welcome to Parlor and Spa. We are now open.
Massage is the practice of kneading or manipulating a person's muscles and other soft tissue in order to improve their well-being or health. It is a form of manual therapy that includes holding, moving, and applying pressure to the muscle, tendons, ligaments, and fascia. Massage parlor, we do this at an affordable price.
All right, welcome back from that commercial break. My name is KELVIN MURUNGI, and this is Untold Story. So like we said, tonight our guest is Ritah Karungi Abwooli, and we're going to be diving into her story. Most of you see Ritah, and you do not know who is Ritah. So tonight we're going to understand who is Ritah Karungi Abwooli. So Abwooli, welcome on the show. I don't know why I keep on liking to call you Abwooli.
That's my pet name.
Yeah, your pet name.
And you know, for us here in Bunyoro, it is very important.
Yeah, it is very important.
Sign of showing respect.
Yeah. All right. So maybe before we get started, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Yeah. How was last year? How did it go for you? And how is 2024 so far?
Last year was okay.
Okay.
And I hope 2024 will also be fine.
Okay. All right. Last year was okay,
Yeah.
and you hope 2024 will be fine. Okay, that is quite brief of you, Rita. I thought maybe we went through this A, B, C, D.
It's the past. The
It's
past
the
doesn't
past.
matter.
Yeah.
We just need to focus on the present
All right.
with new plans, new goals.
Okay, Rita, let us get started right away. So most of the people look at you and they do not know who is Rita. Maybe for the viewer that is watching us live on Elkem TV, briefly let us know who is Ritah Karungi. Murunyoro bagamba rubata nkomunyoro.
Ritah Komunyoro.
Rubata munkomunyoro.
I will mix both Runyoro and English.
Yeah,
because
we can do
Munyoro.
English. I just meant
I am a
to.
Munyoro and I'm a proud Munyorokati, of course.
Okay.
So Rita, my names, of course, the Ritah Abwooli, Karungi, Gold, and
Gold.
my clan. I'm a Nyabazira, Inzira, Enchwentimba. Enchwentimba is a mamba. I think I've heard of a mamba in Luganda.
Yeah.
Yes. In Runyoro it is Enchu.
Enchwa-
Enchu. Entimba.
Entimba.
That fish, that
Enchu
lungfish.
entimba.
Yes. That's my clan.
Okay.
I was raised by a single mother, and most of you know her.
Okay.
She has been a counselor ever since I was
Born.
no
Okay.
little girl,
Mm.
around P3, around
Okay.
there,
Mm.
and she has served under this the district, representing Bwijanga sub-county.
Okay.
That's my mom. And I was raised as a very hardworking lady like her, of course. I was raised by a single mother who taught me a lot of things. I think I'm just a version of her.
Okay.
She taught me to be strong, and you know me, I'm a hardcore.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. People will come and knock and.
they will knock,
And they
for
fall
me, I will
off.
remain standing, of course.
Okay.
So those are some of the attributes of my mother who inspires me so much. And I'm from Masindi. I was born here in Masindi. Mpako Yanga Abwooli, as usual. Nyasomera mu masomero ga Masindi hano. Kasomeraho Masindi International. Nyasomeraho Masindi Academy. I was there for one class.
Okay.
Na Kampala uko naho nyasomerayo. Then nyagenda university. That's me, I think.
Okay. Wasomeraho Masindi, wagendaho Kampala, then wagenda university. Yeah, of course, tuli muno very, very much interested in getting to know Rita akasomaki. We are genzere hakasozi. I don't know, when we are speaking of university, which one are we looking at?
Nkasomera Nkumba University.
Okay, Kumba University. Okay.
Nkasomera University. Nkumba
So
University.
still in line of what you're doing currently?
Yes. Most especially nkasoma tourism, nyasoma business, nyasoma marketing, kandi nkiyasoma. Because I want to be an expert.
Egyo kosiki. Tourism, marketing and business.
These others are just short courses.
Oh, short courses.
Kosa
Okay.
inakwikara noyongeraho kusoma tikukwayo.
Mm.
You have to keep on studying.
Yeah.
Noyongeraho gana ebindi, masters,
Okay.
small courses. If it is needed. Gendo usome na.
Okay. Ate, Rita, you see, while we have this particular show, people need to understand the Ritah Karungi at least in, if not out, or out, if not in, or we can have both, in and out. Yeah. So when we speak of level of education, so that is how do they call it? Degree.
Small postgraduates. Now I'm also doing some certificates, professional certificates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can keep you moving. All right. So.
For the better future.
Okay. Now, Rita, most of the people have known you into tourism because personally, getting to know you, I knew this Ritah Karungi, who is the tourism officer. Then we would like to understand what is that inspired you or that persuaded you to be in position to engage or join tourism? And what are some of the challenges that you think you have found along the way?
What inspired me to be in this tourism industry?
Okay.
Because I'm someone who likes travels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm someone who likes adventures.
Mm.
And I'm someone who likes networking.
Okay.
I like networking. I want to learn new things about culture, about different cultures. No, that is my line actually.
Okay. For you, something to do with culture, something to do with networking is just your thing.
Adventure, networking, travels.
Okay. Maybe
Those are
someone
my
would say, you see, most of the times we study things and then before you know it, we're pursuing different things. So let us say that tourism is something that you've done because of passion or you went to school for it. Anyway, you mentioned up there that you also did tourism somehow at campus. So now, what are some of the challenges that you have really been in position to go through that you feel if it was any other person, they wouldn't really be strong enough?
Oh my God. I can't say I've not gone through challenges. Ebintu byombera biremu. Being kind.
Is when you get into the local language.
Bisa kumara program
yona. Yeah, maybe you can give us you can give us a snippet of things, but also not gambira mulingo osoboire kuba no be overcoming.
First of all, mu mirimo yange eno, a challenge eyintizire kurora eri mindset.
Yeah, mindset.
Our people's mindset. Oba kurora nokora bintu bimu bakutekeza no. These things are supposed to be done by this. They're supposed to be done by who?
By this particular person.
Nibeebwa nti itwe abana bomuka.
Okay.
Nitwe tuwina kukora ki?
Kubikora.
Kurakuranize bichweka byeyitu. Tinkugenda kuruga hane laija ngende kurakuraniza mbarara.
True.
But if I am given chance and opportunity to work for my region,
from your own land, yes.
Then I have to put my talents, abilities, skills to use. So mindset yabantu by the muno challenge. For example, this Miss Tourism thing.
Okay.
Miss Tourism Bunyoro is a domestic tourism promotional campaign. However much ebintu bya pageants abantu babiroranka beauty,
modeling,
but Miss Tourism eri basically a tourism promotional campaign. Neyegesa abantu. I would like you to review from where we began.
Okay.
Me, I joined Miss Tourism Uganda in 2021.
Yeah, that is about 4 years ago.
3 years ago. This is my fourth year working with Miss
4
Tourism
years.
Uganda. Kionka nyowe objective yange. Ntakutunulira that I want to promote beauty. I want to promote pageantry. I'm looking at how can I use this opportunity that they have given me to promote tourism. Because before I had my job, I was the tourism officer of Masindi. Ninkore mirimo yange eyo promoting a tourism. Okay, tegereza. Mu Masindi honka. Nyina kuku marketinga ebichweka byetu ya Masindi tukole tuti abantu betegereze ebichweka byaitu bagende babirambule. But now it is because of those other small things that I was doing. Miss Tourism Uganda and sporting.
Okay.
By then we never had a cluster head as Bunyoro. Tukamara miaka nkebiri nkesa tutak participate in Miss Tourism Uganda. And this is a program whereby all regions are participating.
Yeah, they subscribe.
So I'm like, because of the passion that I have, I was not even thinking about money or how much are they going to pay me. So eyo challenge baire nyingi muno abantu program ne bagirora as if it is a beauty manya prostitution.
Okay, maybe someone would like to understand what is the real sense when someone gets to hear about Miss Tourism. What is the first aspect or something that is supposed to come to their mind besides beauty and the other things, pageantry?
What is supposed to come in their mind, kiri nti kukozesa omwana wo buyisiki ku promoting ebyoburambuzi. It is possible.
Okay.
Yeah? We should have actually tourism is everyone's business.
Exactly.
Hey.
So we actually.
So we can always have different tourism ambassadors. No mwana moja sakuba tourism ambassador mulungi. You are seeing now we have little Miss Tourism, Mr. Tourism. Hey, because tourism is something which that twina kukiteekaho munamaani maingi. Kuoleka abantu mbuwewe sekita eno nungi eri omugaso omuntu you can come and invest in this sector and at the same time leisure is very important for your life.
Okay. Just a little question about to Miss Tourism itself. Why would someone choose to invest into a Miss Tourism Uganda? Okay, for example, anyone that has participated in the pageantry. What is so different about them?
Elijah. Tuikaire ntukora hamu. Tindi muyaka aliwe.
No, of course, now I'm even asking for the viewer.
Yes, I know. But you can see how this Miss Tourism thing has shaped our girls here in Europe. Through building their confidences.
Okay.
Elijah, it's not easy to stand in a group of people or whatsoever people confidently.
Okay.
And you talk. Confidence is also very important.
Yeah,
by the
very
way.
important aspect.
Abaisiki bakira babona most of the times by Jabatio, baliaho, but by the time we mentor them, we groom them. Hati lero bagenda national zo bafoka kintu kindi.
Yeah, kintu kindi.
They are well shaped and obere no followinga kurungi abaisiki baitwa bakira bona abairiho ba Miss Tourism benyuma because there are those who were there before.
Okay.
2016, 2015, right now bantu bamani muno. The Ogo Miski are organizing Little Miss Uganda. She's our own. She was Miss Tourism Bunyo. Around 2015, 2016.
Oh, okay.
Hey. No, following up Abandi, they have gone to have fashion companies. What? They're not doing bad. They're not doing bad.
Okay. All right. So meaning this whole thing of representation, confidence, and being in position to stand out is something that you could be in position to sell to people that would like to have the Miss Tourism contestants into their businesses or their companies. All right, so our viewers that are watching us live on Elkem TV, thank you so much for keeping it live on Elkem TV. So if you have any question for Abwooli, we're going to ask you to have it in the chat or in the comment section that is on our YouTube channel. But also, do not forget to subscribe and also share the link so that we get to have this story together and with other people. All right, so Rita, you see, life brings us different things, and you already did mention that if we're supposed to talk about challenges, we could spend the whole show
program just on challenges
only. But also the challenges being negative, because I don't know if there is a positive challenge, but some people would say that this negative challenge came as a positive thing. Yeah, sometimes on the other hand,
the challenges also usually build positives. It is through challenges that we learn many lessons.
Yes, that is
to
right.
Support us for future things.
All right, maybe the question would be with the challenges that have given you the experience, negative or positive, what are some of the things they have helped you to shape you in promoting tourism?
The challenges have given me more energy to work harder.
I would say if I get a challenge, I want to go back home and
sleep.
That's
why you see that I never give up, by the way, Elijah. I don't give up. I don't give up. No matter what the condition, the circumstance, the wordings, the talkings, it is through those challenges that give me energy to work better.
Let us start with a certain challenge that made you almost give up. I know that one could be there. You could be in position to share with us any particular story. like the same?
That was in 2021.
Okay. When you had just joined,
The Miss
imagine
Tourism.
you're fresh.
Yes, the Miss Tourism, 2021.
Okay.
And one of the contestants misbehaved. And they were disqualified from the competition.
I'm only imagining what disqualifies
They were put out, of course, by the national team, not me.
Because?
You know, some indisciplines, because you know when these girls are coming to apply, they don't just come far. There are certain
criteria.
Documents that they fill
Okay.
with rules and regulations. Good moral character. It is very important for a person who is going to represent us, because these girls, they don't stop here. They go for nationals, Miss Tourism Uganda. Others even go for the international what?
Yeah, I actually saw Nabukonde. She was in
Malaysia.
In Malaysia, yes.
Yes. So honestly, if you are going to represent Uganda or Bunyoro, the character is very, very important. So when this lady was kicked out, it was too much. People don't just get it. They think, this is a fashion show. Let that one be there. No. This is serious business, my friend. And there were a lot of social media things. You'd wake up early in the morning, Ritah, that woman, she's how. And the one which really disturbed me so much, it was someone faked a WhatsApp conversation, and it was on Facebook that I was saying that aba bantu bahuyima bataba furuki titusako bahereza crown. My dear,
and someone screenshot
it. Elijah Nkafa. You know, there's this silent suffering.
So let us go a little bit. A contestant, texts themselves, probably using another WhatsApp.
It was not a contestant.
Okay. Any other person? I
think there are those other people who forged a WhatsApp chat. Like we Masindi team, taking it to that Masindi team we were discussing and saying, remember that was the time of Eva Stebananuka. So Masindi team we were talking that Hoima people, we cannot give Hoima people the crown, they are Bafuruki, they are what. So
our viewers, Bafuruki in English. I want to help the viewer.
What are Bafuruki in English?
Bafuruki are these people, they are more of refugees. Yeah, more of refugees. I mean, they keep on migrating. Let's put it to migration.
And someone
one place to another. They don't settle.
And someone was making the chat that looked like it is me who was who had typed the message, and these other girls from Masindi were responding. Oh my God, it was just, I don't know. And it was very bad because such kind of scenario can even bring on fights, genocide, what, those kind of things.
Inciting violence. And you know now that the police, that is how they come and pick you.
Because now this Miss Tourism thing is, Bunyoro is supposed to be something which is bringing all of us together.
Exactly.
All the districts of Bunyoro and the cities. But now when someone starts bringing in such, then
all right, now Abwooli, now we're going to step a little bit away from tourism, and we want to understand, maybe even the viewer would like to know, what is the other side of Ritah? If it is not tourism, what are they doing? Or what is she doing?
If it is not tourism, I love spending time with family.
Okay.
With my kids, I have my children.
Okay.
Most of the time, I'm with my children. Also.
So that actually means you're married.
Having children does not mean that you're married. Okay. My brother.
Okay, that one should be very clear to the viewer. Because while you're here, people are looking on and, you know.
Farming, I take farming very serious. Because there is a time when we shall wake up, the tourism is normal. Remember that time when we suffered with COVID, COVID-19? The tourism sector was actually the most hit sector.
But also when they reopened, you're the people that contributed so much to this economy.
We are still
It's
contributing.
standing, yeah.
Yes. So farming is also very important because that's where we get food. Food is very important, my brother.
Okay.
You may not have all the other things, but when the stomach is empty, that's when you will see that life is not easy.
Yes.
So I take farming so serious.
Okay. Maybe again about the question, I really want to understand, if you're not into tourism, what is the other side of you that you could be doing? What is that any other thing? Would you be going to farming?
Yes, I'm doing farming.
Leisure, chilling with the big boys?
Which big boys now? I chill with my kids at home most of the time. I'm into tourism. That is my profession. That is my career. But I'm not so much into the happening and the what and what. No.
That you're going to go
so
to
much
the
into
bar
that.
and find
that I'll go to the
out.
club and dance till morning. What? That's not me.
But of course, as a parent, you may want to set an example, but maybe once in a while you take a glass or two.
Let's go to the next question.
All right, Abwooli, speaking about the things that you like, yeah? And now, again, it brings in this whole aspect of what you do in your free time. What are these things that you feel they cannot separate you from anyone?
I love my career so much.
No one can
that
take
is
it
why
away from
I
you.
work so hard, put in my energy, all my skills, my head. I cook my head because I love my career. And
You
even,
wake up in the morning and ask yourself, how do I sell tourism?
yes, actually, it is my responsibility to sell the whole Uganda.
Not just
and my
Bunyoro.
region, not only Bunyoro. It is actually our responsibility, all of us,
Okay.
to sell our nation.
All right. Thank you so much, Ritah. Our viewers that are watching us live on Elkem TV, we're going to be breaking for a short commercial break. And when we return, we're going to be understanding cultural richness versus tourism. Abwooli will let us know how are they trying to work with the cultural diversity, and then how is she looking at incorporating the whole thing of culture into tourism. Untold story returns.
Welcome to Urban Massage Parlor and Spa. Dear customers, we are now open.
Massage is the practice of kneading or manipulating a person's muscles and other soft tissue in order to improve their well-being or health. It is a form of manual therapy that includes holding, moving pressure to the muscles, ligaments and fascia. And at Urban Massage Parlor we do this price.
Welcome to Urban Massage Parlor and Spa. Dear customers, we are now open.
Massage is the practice of kneading or manipulating a person's muscles and other soft tissue in order to improve their well-being or health. It is a form of manual therapy that includes holding, moving, and applying pressure to the muscles, tendons, ligaments, and fascia. And at Urban Massage Parlor, we do this at an affordable price.
Welcome back, our viewers that are watching us live on Elkem TV. This is Untold Story, a show that is going to be happening, or that happens every Thursday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So on this particular episode, we bring you personalities. On this particular show, we bring you personalities that have stories to share, but also not just stories to share, but touching stories and how they've been in position to make it from where they were up to the point that they had a breakthrough. And tonight we are having Ritah Karungi Abwooli, who is the tourism officer of Masindi district, but also the cluster head of Miss Tourism Bunyoro. All right, so Abwooli,
Yes.
we stopped at the time that you get the time of the challenges that you've had, but also it is very important our viewers to get to understand what are those things that made you be where you are today. Because as we dive into this whole conversation, we need to understand the back, the behind the
How
scenes.
did you get there?
Yes, how did you get there? Because
What did you do?
exactly.
Why not?
That is quite inspiring, more especially for our young ones out there, for them to get to understand that you could have a certain background. You already mentioned that you were raised by a single mother.
Yes,
and in
please.
most cases, you know how the struggles, ABCD. But now you're a tourism officer, but also you've been on a lot of very, very big platforms. And you've continued to inspire people, because personally, the time that we went into the whole thing of tourism, it was because of you. Now, we need to understand, how did you get into this whole thing?
Well, I think becoming the tourism officer of Masindi was the initiator of everything.
Okay.
I joined that office when I was around 25, 26, around there.
Okay.
Of course, you know, when you are new in an office, budget issues, there is no money. Where do you start from now?
And you have to query.
You have, actually my goal was to show the relevance of that office. That why do we need this office? You get
Oh.
it? Why do we need
So in other words,
a tourism
it could be
officer?
kicked out, or it could
may,
stay.
yeah, it can be scrapped off.
Yeah. Or it can even be there and it is not active.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it was challenging.
Okay.
Being the first in that office.
Mm.
And notekereza ati ntandikire nkaha. But of course, nyatekereza nyagamba no, I can do something. Kintu kinyabandize kora kikaba to look out for people there in the sector. You see, Elijah, these platforms, social media platforms, they are very powerful platforms.
Yeah.
I'm telling you this. You can do a lot of things with just WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter.
Okay.
Just started with a small group of people, and I'm like, I have my idea. We have quite a number of tourists. We are blessed, actually. Now, here I was on Masindi level, district level. We are blessed with the Dongo Forest, one of the biggest natural forests in Uganda. We have the Polish sites. We hosted the Polish people here, refugees in 1940s during the World War II, in Masindi, Nyavieya. We have the biggest national park in Uganda, the world's most powerful waterfalls. So, but our people here, most of them don't know of those things. Okurane kijukizo kinu kya Sir Samuel Baker kinu.
Kiri kijuru.
You kimanyire, you could post a photo of that site. No gipostinga on Facebook or WhatsApp. Abantu ne batandika kugamba where is this? Nabakuluga kijura bonyini. Batamanyire kijukizo eki. So that is how I started my journey. Started teaching people, look, this is what we have, what. We need to go out there and visit them.
Okay.
And so I decided to have this initiative, the loving and appreciating our own initiative. Say, look, people, we are blessed, we need to appreciate. No one is going to sell our place better than us. It is us to sell our region.
Okay.
It is me to tell people that yes, we have Sir Samuel Baker monument where Omukama met with Sir Samuel Baker. They disagreed and there was a war and Omukama defeated Sir Samuel Baker.
Okay.
You know, look, we hosted the Polish people here in Masindi. We have the world's most powerful waterfalls. It is us to sell our region better. So I started mobilizing the people here, the local people. People loved the idea, they bought it, and we organized over 15 domestic tours.
15 domestic tours. Where do you take them to Maction? Where?
Budongo, Royal Mile, Polish sites, Lizzie, Nyankunyu Hills, Maction Falls. There's a tour, a domestic tour that we had to Maction Falls. And we had a bus full. That was during COVID time. But we managed. Full. A coaster, full. There were even other small vehicles there. And my dear, I think that is how things started moving. And out of that loving and appreciating our own initiative. Okay. That is when I was appreciated by the American Embassy.
Okay. Wow.
That is one of my best moments. Because if you go up to now on the American Embassy page, you'll find me there. That was, I think 3 years ago.
Yeah,
it was really amazing.
I think the producer has that particular bit of it. Maybe he'll be in position to show it to our viewers that time of the American Embassy and how it writes about you. But before even the American Embassy itself, how did the process look like? You make it sound like it was an easy road. Kaserengeto.
I think if you have the ideas, very good ideas, there are so many people out there willing to join you.
Rita, we want to understand, have you walked into an office to ask for support and they let you down and they even ask you to scatter?
I have not experienced such.
So that is how good you are.
No?
That's how good you are in terms of marketing. So maybe speaking of the people that maybe helped you in the process, or you are this kind of a person, one-man army.
No.
Okay.
I cannot be one-man army because I had the ideas in my head, but I needed people.
Okay.
I could not go to the park alone. How would I promote local tourism when the people are not there?
When they have not gone with you.
It's because of the support for the people in Masindi and Bunyoro that I managed to achieve some of those things.
Okay. So now going to the national park and also having all those tours scheduled, what happens next? The American embassy has been in position to recognize you. It has appreciated the kinds of works that you're doing. What next?
The Janzi Domestic Tourism Nomination Award.
American Embassy Awards. Which year are we speaking of in particular?
I think about the Janzi were in 2022 because the American Embassy was in 2021. Actually, that year, 2021, 2022, I got very many awards and appreciations. I even got an award from my cow for the best. Yes, the best in innovations. That year, 2021.
Okay.
I remember I also got that Janzi nomination. I also got one from our KMG.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see. This is Janzi Awards. Our viewers, you can be in position to look at that particular tweet. Ritah Karungi Abwooli, outstanding domestic tourism nominee, has participated in promoting cultural and national heritage values as specified by USA. US, that one, that tag. Yeah, but US something. Ritah was 27 when she became the Masindi District Tourism
Officer.
Officer.
The American Embassy.
Yes, working with USAID's biodiversities for resilience activity.
Too much English.
Okay, the English could be too much, but I'm quite very interested when it gets to this bit of a tourism officer working with USAID. Tell us about USAID, the story.
Of course, that was like a project.
Okay.
And we were working together to promote local tourism. We actually profiled a number of very beautiful tourist sites with the USAID in Bunyoro. And so sometimes they were part of our programs, the tourism local programs, tourism promotion programs.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Ritah. Now, I'm going to be in position to read a few comments for you here. I can see Queen of Bunyoro. Queen of Bunyoro, this is, okay. It's just Queen of Bunyoro. Wow, had never seen. Then Derek Wasiba says, keep it up. Then Justice Adrico says, nature plus the beautiful animal species and their marketing to the world. Then again, Justice Adrico says, thanks for the insights on Miss Tourism. Building the moral aspect is the most outstanding area I am proud of. It's all about showing the beauty of the region and the country as a whole. Thank you so much, Justice Adrico. And then we have Asimwe Morris. Thanks to our tourism cluster for bringing the girl child through Miss Tourism. Then MURUNGI Jan says, Queen Mother with emitima. Emitima atairo gumu ebiri esatu ena etan. Then Kaliya Subula Isma says, wow, my lady Abwooli. And then Queen Whitney atwaireye emitima gumu ebiri esatu ena etan mukaga musanju.
Those are the girls that have inspired.
Yes, these
Whitney,
are the girls.
Jane. There are quite many, and they are doing well by that.
Jane
is even on the national team.
Yes, I think we should give Jane a Iwara principal. Jane, if you're
she's the principal Miss Tourism Bunyoro Queen.
Yes, actually,
she has taken
if she's watching, Jane, from today onwards, you're crowned Miss Principal or Madam Principal.
She has really
Yeah.
taken us places as a region, and even when she's has handed over the crown,
Yeah.
she's still working with us.
Yeah, I've actually seen her on social media. She does very, very great things. But also Lucky Styles, something? Zakia.
Zakia, she was Miss Tourism Chigezi some time back, but up to now, she's still working for the region.
Yeah. I have really followed these two ladies. Zaki, this is Jen. So you can see.
Whitney is also doing well.
I can also see Rita at Pete Pearson Monument.
That is in Bulisa.
Rita Rujongu timanyire bintu bino tibiri byangu yokusoma baitu that is in Bulisa. Yeah, so I'm guessing at this particular point you are from I guess the oil. I've seen you very many times taking pictures.
Yes,
in the
one
oil
of the
garden
oil
and
wells,
stuff.
One of the oil wells. I visited the one in Bulisa recently. Yeah.
All right. Kale, Murungi says, Murungi Jen, Queen of Bunyoro, the minimal qualification is a senior 6 certificate. And then Queen of Bunyoro, what takes one to come? Oh, she was responding to the question of what takes one to come for Miss Tourism, academic-wise. And then Jen, of course, she's always ready. She answered, Queen of Bunyoro, the minimal qualification is a senior 6 certificate. All right, thanks. All right, our viewers, thank you so much for keeping it live on Elkem TV. This is Untold Story. Of course, on this particular episode, we're in position to bring you personalities that have been in position to do certain things differently. Yes, to add the word differently, not just the normal things. All right, and now Rita, we want to pick it from the whole thing of cultural heritage. You see, we have tourism, but also we have our culture. And sometimes people think while we are showing beauty or the pageantry, they feel like, bagamba, bajwara obuskati, obutetei, the slits and whatever, the culture aspect of it. How have you been in position to incorporate it in Miss Tourism or in the whole tourism arena?
If you follow most of our activities, we usually have a number of activities. When we are running that Miss Tourism Bunyoro campaign, I always want people to look at Miss Tourism Bunyoro as something which is adding value. Not only beauty, not only fashion. And with us, you know, we are always awarding marks to our girls who are putting on well our culture wear. The Mwenagiro.
Okay.
Do you know that most people confuse the Banyoro wear, Mwenagiro,
and
to Chinyankole wear?
Yeah.
It is totally different.
This whole thing of covering and
yes. So usually that is how we bring in
the culture aspect.
The culture aspect of
it.
That we encourage. We are teaching these other youths, the girls, that please, these are our cultural values. This is how we dress. This is how we speak. And even those clans, we categorize the girls according to their clans. Abayaga, Ababito, Abaranzi. Because we don't want our cultures to fade away.
Okay.
That is how we bring in. The pageant is there, the beauty, but basically us, it's all about promoting tourism, promoting our culture. Can these girls be able to speak for us apart from the beauty?
Okay.
Can they be able to speak for our values, what we stand for as Banyoro? You get it? So the culture is very important. And I am very grateful to Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom that ever since I became the Miss Tourism Bunyoro cluster head, the entire kingdom and the Prime Minister of Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom, the Mhikiro, have been so supportive.
Okay.
My God.
All right.
The support has been right from the regionals, when we begin the regionals, to the nationals,
Now we should even set up the internationals. Of course they are there, but maybe for Bunyoro.
We shall get
Bunyoro
there.
in particular, yes, we shall get there. All right, now Ritah, we're going to be doing Kasavu Kanyama, yeah? We're going into tourism and then we go into personal life. So speaking of the things that really turn you off, Nogamba Kinu just turns me off.
You know, one challenge that I have, even when I'm dealing with people, I am always misunderstood. I am a perfectionist.
Perfectionist.
That one you can testify, Elijah, my brother. We have worked together. And you know how we end up.
I know.
By the time we leave that day, we are not talking. Everyone is just... I am just a perfectionist. I want things to be
come perfect.
Out perfectly. That's why you see, when I'm working, most of the time I go without food. Sometimes it's too hard for me to sleep because I am thinking, how is this going to come out? What am I going to do? What? That is one of being a perfectionist somehow is not so good.
Yeah, it is.
Because not everything can come out perfectly. And not everyone is.
Yeah, but
is
maybe
perfect.
being a perfectionist at some point, if you were supposed to have 50%, then somehow you raised the bar to 70, because you were seeking for the 100%. Maybe on the other hand, it is good. Yes. Now, Ritah, what are your best moments in life? Let us start with eating.
By the way, I love food.
You love food. You who goes a whole day without eating.
I love good food.
Okay. You're a foodist.
Food. Yes, I'm a foodist. I love food. I like it when I have less friends. I'm not that person who is so much outgoing, and I choose my friends. I love family time. Basically, most of my time I'm I'm reading. I want to know everything about something. This Media Bolongoto is very full of many things.
Of content.
You will ask me, almost I will answer every question of yours. Because I take most of my time learning new things, reading. I don't have time for watching TV, though I watch news. But that's me, that's how I am.
That's you. Now, Ritah, honestly, for the time that we've been together, sometimes you're quite complicated. Now, and I'm pretty sure even someone out there could be having quite the same. So now, speaking of your personal life in terms of dating.
But Elijah, don't things, no.
No. Maybe, how did this person get the opportunity and the chance? Because sometimes most of the men will say, tourism. Actually, they don't have time, they are not at home.
Elijah, I'm not searching. That is it. I'm not searching.
Okay, fine. All right, now
maybe people are coming from for business, for professional relationships, networks, but these relationships, intimacy, no. No.
All right, Ritah. So you are a cluster head, but also at the same time you are the district tourism officer. How have you been in position to balance the two responsibilities effectively?
The cluster head is not giving so much headache. And it only comes at a time when we have to organize the regionals. These other things, mobilizing the girls, putting them to order, that is the work for the Miss Tourism Bunyoro, the queen whom we do it, whom we select.
Oh.
Yes, that's her work. That's what she has to do.
In the next pageant? Huh?
During the year, her reign, there are some things that she's supposed to do. Like she's supposed to look out for projects, what the girls can engage in.
Okay.
She's supposed to, when there are activities, she's supposed to spearhead those activities.
So these girls that do not make it as queens, crowned queens, at the end of the day, they are not just thrown away, they are not let go.
No.
Okay? There is more they can be in position to do.
I am telling you, we are even still working with the girls of 2020. 2016, 2017, they are Ahuras.
Ahura, Janet?
Jackie.
Mm.
She was Miss Tourism Bunyoro 2017. She even went to the nationals. But every time we are having these activities, she comes in as a judge. She comes in as a trainer. Like how you are seeing Jane. Those girls, they don't, it doesn't end there. They are still part of the team.
Okay. That's
so,
a good one.
And for the biggest part is when we are organizing the regionals. That's when I get so busy after organizing the regionals and sending the girls to the nationals. But then that gives me time to concentrate on my work, the tourism officer work in Masindi. So these other remaining things, now they have the Let the Pearl Shine project come.
Okay.
Shine, I mean Let the Pearl Shine.
Let the Pearl Shine,
yes,
where Zaki is the ambassador.
Yes, and the girls are going to be handling that project. And they are already there planning, how are we going to do it, where are we going to do it. For me, they just give me reports, updates. We are going to do this and this. With this weekend, I have this and this. So I'm not so much involved in the activities. That is the role for the top 3 queens, actually.
Okay.
They are supposed to do some things. Let the Pearl Shine is coming up. I think you work with the girls. They are already organizing. They want to do some cleaning around some of the interest places in the districts, like the markets, maybe some tourist sites which need cleaning, and those others.
All right. Thank you so much, Rita. Now, the last bit, our time is fast spent, but the last bit we're going to be going to question and answer, yes or no. If the first question is, if you had an opportunity to be a certain age, what age would that be and why? To be a certain age forever.
Elijah. No. I don't want to move back. What I have experienced in the past, I've experienced. I prefer to move how God has organized things.
So there is no particular age.
I don't wish to be on any age.
You want to be.
I'm comfortable where I am now.
No, you see, Rita, honestly, there are some times that you feel, okay, my 25th year was the best year, or my whatever was the best. There is that particular age. If you just had an opportunity that let me be this age forever and just enjoy the good things, that would be the age. That is the age I'm looking for. I actually thought maybe you would tell me that day you were in the American embassy and...
That's not enough.
That is not enough.
I still need more. Actually, I have better plans for the future, which are even much better than the American embassy. Okay.
All right. Now, Rita, you already mentioned that you have a family. How many children?
I have 3 children.
3 children. Okay, thank you. And then you also mentioned that you are the cluster head, but also at the same time the district tourism officer. What next after that? Or you want to be forever?
No. I don't think I'll be forever.
Okay.
Even, by the way, being the cluster head of Miss Tourism Bunyoro, I will not be forever.
It has a time limit?
Because this is just an assignment.
Okay.
And I would wish also to see the girls that I have mentored grow. You get it?
Be available to guide.
Yes. I want the people that I have mentored. That there's a time when I'm going to move on to other things. Or I'm going to move on to forward to do other roles and what. And I will need to mentor. Of course, I have mentored. I'm already mentoring.
Okay.
And I would wish that there's a time that is going to reach and I'm giving up the cluster head role to these other girls that I have mentored.
Okay. Rita, what is that thing that people do not know about you?
People don't know that I'm a very humble. Why are you laughing? But that's
even the producer has laughed.
I'm a very humble, down to earth, very disciplined, very caring.
Are we speaking of down to earth things?
Yes, very caring, very, very shy.
Caring in terms of family. Okay. That is unique. More especially
I'm even shy,
humble.
by the way.
The officers you've been to, I don't see where the shyness applies.
And I'm not an outgoing person.
Yeah, that is quite that is quite possible. I'm not really skeptical about that one. All right, Ritah, what are some of the things you would like to achieve? Where do you see yourself in the next whatever time?
Wow, that's quite a question. I really want to achieve big things in my career. Basically, I love my career so much because I like serving people. You know, I have that passion for serving people, improving people. Some of the things that I want to achieve is that nkwenda kurora abantu bahansi bano.
Yeah,
Nebarugayo.
Yeah,
for example, if you have been following me.
Yeah, maybe Ritah, I can see a photo gallery of yourself. You are with the Prime Minister. I can see the moment you had Jen. I think this is HB. Yeah, this is HB Hotel. I can see you also had, what was the previous picture? You were unveiled as Hot Miss Tourism Bunyoro pageant. You were written about in a certain newspaper. This is Bouquet Day. No, this is not Bouquet Day. Yeah, I can see the pictures, the theme, rethinking tourism. This particular point, you are at the Tombs, I guess so, with the Queens. Okay, it's quite a lot that you've already been in position to engage in the previous years. I can also see her. Now, these are the escarpments of Bulisa. I'm very sure that picture you are doing what? You are standing on the wall. So it's really a quite an inspiring journey. So you are proceeding, or I get to the next one.
I just want what I'm looking at. You know, you have seen me with these community groups, the community tourism groups.
Okay.
The Bomu, there's this one in Kasenyi for the youth, the Ongo Community Forest, Masindi Art and Craft. There's some things that I want to see us achieve as Masindi.
Okay.
Things that some people have achieved there in Kibale National Park in Fort Potro. Those community groups, those tourism groups, they have achieved much. So I also want that the fact that we are strategically located, we are neighboring the biggest national park in Uganda, the world's most powerful waterfalls, and most of the tourists are passing through Masindi. They're accessing the park through Masindi, through Kichomba Nyobo Gate. So I would like to see change in those places. And in our community groups, I want those groups, I want their incomes, standards of living. Like, I want them to benefit from the fact that they're neighboring the most visited national park in Uganda.
Okay.
That's my goal now.
All right. Thank you so much, Ritah. Now, the very last, second last question is, what do you tell a girl that is out there? Because what you're doing, most of the times they would say, it is a man that is supposed to be here, you're there, you're doing this and the other, you're in this particular office, you're meeting these kinds of people. That is very, very inspiring. Now, what would you tell a girl that is out there who really feels inspired by you? What should I do?
Well, ladies, first of all, what you need to do is to have confidence. The confidence starts with you. People will throw a lot at you. They will look at you, at your size. They will look at your height. They will look at your face, and they will throw judgments. But one thing you have to do is to be your personal judge.
Okay.
To build your confidence. To be resilient. Kulemeraho. To be disciplined, respectful, hardworking. Then identifying talents zao.
It's quite good to identify your talent quite earlier.
Yes, and the skills that God has gifted. God has gifted all of us with different skills, talents, and what. When you sit down, like I think I will, I think you saw that your talent and skill is in media. Yes, wagamba ati nyo media ano nkufera.
Sivao.
Yes, tinkuruga one. So we ladies, actually all young ladies out there, don't take time looking to TikTok videos, all those kind of funny things. Don't take a lot of your time. Take your time to internalize yourself, to identify your skills, to identify your talents. What can I do best? How can I go about this and that and that? Equip yourselves with a lot of knowledge so that you can make a difference.
All right. Thank you so much, Ritah. Now, getting to retirement, because either way, all of us have to get into that particular time. But also, I can see in this particular event, I can say I think this is, if not Umar in the background. Okay, now I can see Kabalega Resort.
Yes.
Yeah, on your birthday. Yeah, that you're being celebrated.
Those are some of the people that
Resort.
have made my work easy.
Yeah,
My
I
life
can
so
see
easy.
you
So
at the
supportive.
equator. Yes, the equator with a few colleagues of yours, about 1 to 3 people. Yeah, I think it is quite a very good journey. I think everyone would like to be in that particular position where you're just every morning. I don't know who sponsors the trips. I'm just imagining every time you have to move and then you have to be there. So I'm just imagining who really sponsors the trips.
When you are in the tourism sector, you have to move. You know, people have, most of the time they've underestimated this sector. They've underestimated the courses, the tourism courses. Now, what is that now? No. This is a sector whereby you can use your skills. Only talking. To be a tour guide, you only need to equip yourself with information and talking.
How many lions are in the park? Over 30.
Yes.
How many what?
And all that information is available on Google.
On the internet. So it's up to you.
Yeah, just look for information. You just get your driving skills, get your driving permit, you become a tour guide or a tour driver. Yeah, just simple jobs which can earn you a lot of money.
All right. Now, Ritah, lastly, we were talking about the issue of retirement.
Issue of retirement.
Now, we are seeing a retired Ritah, probably who is now just having family. What is that thing you would like to engage in while in your retirement?
I think
you want to have a park at
by
your
the
home.
time I retire, I should be my own boss. Actually, my goal is to be my own boss. Not so soon, but that is my goal. I'm working towards that.
Yeah. Now,
Be my own boss. By the time I retire,
in the Busu, that is trade. What exactly?
anything that brings money.
Anything that brings money.
I know I will be my own boss one day.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Ritah, for joining us on this particular episode, the very first episode of Untold Story. I guess you are now the pioneer and you've opened it for each and everyone out there. Our viewers that are watching us live on Elkem TV, you can be in position to let us know who is that particular person that you'd like to hear their story. Who do you want us to bring for you so that you can get to know how did they make it? How has life treated them? How did they be in position to get over all these challenges that have been there? You've seen Ritah, you'll come, knock, and you'll disappear alone. Yeah, I think, and also knowing what you want. Yeah, you've always known what you really want. Now, Ritah, let me give you an opportunity to be in position to probably give us your last bit of a word.
Laija tinyina byamaani muno ebyenkusa kubaza baitu nkwenda kusiima abantu ba Masindi, abantu ba Bunyoro na organizations zimu. If you allow me, even I can be able to mention these people.
It is okay.
Of course, nkutandika naiwe Elkem TV.
Thank you.
I have Kabalega Resort Hotel. I have Masindi Hotel. I have country of all the hotels in Masindi. I have Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom. I have, please allow me,
HB.
HB Hotel. Around the Mantaku, see my HB Hotel, Mali every time. But Elijah, I don't know.
As you're looking for those, I want to read out some comments. Murungi Jen, okay, there. Queen of Bunyoro is saying, but on the dressing code of today, God should really have mercy. The dressing manner has been influenced negatively at a certain percentage. Speak about the dressing code.
Is it because I'm putting on yellow?
Not really. I think that speaking of the dressing code of the girls, yes, during the pageantry. You see, the last pageantry we had in Hoima.
The dressing code?
Yeah, dressing code. You see, these girls have now their attire. Which is not culture. And then now they are coming in those wood dresses.
No, we have different categories of dressings. We have the evening wears. We have the cultural wears. So everything.
You know what I'm asking?
Everything has its time, my brother. There's time when you have to put on the cultural wears. There's time when you have to put on your evening wear. There's time you have to put on your best outfit.
One of the most mentioned thing is that Miss Tourism contestants balagalegi, they show leg.
That's not true. Show evidence. No. You know, most of the times we have to speak with facts. Evidence. Most of our shows.
Okay. Let me go to the next comment. Murungi Jen, actually, she was asking, what do you mean? And then Queen of Bunyoro says, I think as long as it is well cooked, she is good to go. Well cooked. Okay. And then Queen of Bunyoro says, Jen, it's broad dear. I can't explain it in texts. Maybe, I don't know.
Dress code.
The whole thing of dress code.
And remember, when these girls are doing their creative ways, some of them, most of the time, will have to create outfits, and you'll find Urundi, Jacoba Mini, Jacoba, maybe, but not to a bigger extent that we are indecent. We are very decent.
You're very decent people. I agree. I appreciate.
Because we usually even showcase the cultural wares on So this is a variety of things.
All right. So when I asked the question of where would you want to see yourself and probably in the next years, Queen of Bunyoro said she would love to see the fruits of the seeds she has been planting, irrigating. And then I'm sure one day I will tell my own story working environment experience abroad. All right, thank you so much, our viewers that have been in position to send us your comments in the chat. Thank you so much for keeping it live on Elkem TV. Thank you so much, Jen, Murungi, Queen Whitney, Derek Wasiba, Jackie Adrico, Queen of Bunyoro, and and the likes, I think. And then Isma, Asim, Morris, thank you so much for keeping it live on Elkem TV. So our time is really fast spent, unless you have about something to say. You are still looking for abantu
yes. Abatufoire kikiki tuli for the past 4 years, 5 years. Africa Tours and Travel. Tinsobora kumwewogo, she's on here from Masindi. Seya Courts Kagade. So supportive from day one. Kwafina, Friends of Masindi, of course Miss Tourism Uganda, Darling, Link Buses, Reckless Travelers. Reckless Travelers. Southtech Group, those are Southtech Cottages. Bunyoro TV. Live coverages, it is Wanyanga. Free live coverages. Travel to Bunyoro, Spice FM, Action Backpackers, Kenyara Sugar Works, Super Love, Three Ways, Diana Events, Masindi District Local Government, Nabandi Abanyeveru, most especially abantu Babunyoro Bona have been so supportive. You know, Elijah, I'm not complaining that people have not supported me. People have supported me, and actually I owe them all my success, all my progress has been because of the people of Bunyoro. It has not been me, but of course them. Nemigisa ya Ruhange rumu. Nkubasima muno, mwebale muno kurora Elkem TV. Mwebale muno mweyongera actually kusupportinga omwana omojo omutono agezaho kuleta enkurakurana mbya media bya Masindi na Bunyoro yona na Uganda yona. Kusima na crew, even the producer Daniel na babaira cameras bona kubasima mwebale muno for hosting me, and I'm very happy and humbled to be the launcher of this amazing program, the pioneer of this program. Thank you for trusting me and giving me the platform.